Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Amber. If you're returning, welcome back. This is going to be a reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs of Gemini. It is a fourth house reading. If you know nothing about the fourth house, go to the announcement video that I released earlier this month. The description is down below. You can also find it on my channel. You can also check out that video for this month's planetary transits, as well as specials that I'm having on certain merchandise, including personal readings. Okay, this is going to be a double spread since the fourth house rules or is ruled by the moon. I am going to look at your feminine energies, your inner world, anything associated with your emotions, your feelings, etc. And then I'm also going to look at your masculine energies, anything associated with the sun, associated with your or with your ego, etc. Some of you guys are going to find that the masculine and the feminine energies are you as a whole. And then others of you are going to either resonate with the feminine or the masculine, and you'll notice that I'm picking up on a person or people that you are close to as the feminine or the masculine, vice versa, whatever. Energy is liquid, so if the reading seems to be swapped, then just swap it. Of course, I encourage cross-watching, so definitely the roles can be reversed. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my beloved ancestors, thank you for allowing me to be the vessel to give Gemini messages for their highest good and their highest good only. Gemini, you either feel locked in, or you're ready to lock something in, or somebody else feels locked in, or something of that nature. When I was pre-shuffling your cards, exclusive fell out. I kept seeing, I was seeing the devil. And then I was seeing the Seven of Pentacles. There was a lot of Saturn energy. You could be learning a lesson right now. Somebody else could be learning a lesson. What else was I seeing? Meditate. You definitely could be in a quiet space prior to making some type of move towards a person. Vice versa. Someone could be very quiet right now, preparing to make a move towards you. I did see commitment on the table, either because you guys are already committed or you're considering committing to someone, vice versa. Someone could be committed or they're considering committing towards you. So let's see what's going on. All right. Spirit, what is the... Okay. Well, that's too many. I didn't even get to ask the question, but you have release. Or I'm sorry, you have rescue, sanctuary, and perspective. Let me ask again. Spirit, what's the overall message for Gemini at this time in regards to the fourth house? What is the message for Gemini? Interesting. So you have two. I kind of felt like that. I kind of felt like that was going to happen anyway. I was seeing kind of like some twinning energy. Oh, yeah, I seen twin flames. Then I seen loving all of you. That was a totally different card, but is represented by the yin and the yang. So again, like I said, you may see or feel that the feminine and the masculine are both you. But you may also feel like it is a combination of you and your partner or partner to be. What you have here is wisdom. Okay. And then you also have mirror. The owls ultimately, for me as a reader, represent some level of sacred knowledge. They, if I'm not mistaken, I don't quote me like spot on, but owls are symbolic to they're like messengers from higher realms, okay? And that's why they tend to take on like this majestic type of, they can almost be intimidating. As far as owls go, it is because of their deep knowledge or the representation of that. This is really interesting because it seems as though you're being guided or protected by some higher entities. You may be looking at yourself in a different fashion lately. I don't know why I'm hearing Oh wow, this card I'm sitting on the bottom literally says healing. Anyway, what I was about to say is I'm hearing like your ancestors' wildest dreams. Like there's something you're about to cross into or step into. It's interesting that there are two owls here. Okay. What's the influence of this being here, Spirit, with wisdom and mirror? Healing. Chiron. Healing. Okay, this is about healing powers. It's about growth, making amends, possibly forgiveness is something that needs to take place here. This is also about releasing. It's about personal development, things of that nature. It also comes from inherited issues. For those of you that do believe in reincarnation, you may actually be tapping into your Akashic records at this time. Having some like sense or like, not, it could sound so cliche, but like you've been here before. There's something familiar, okay, about whatever situation that you are either just now entering or will be entering here soon. Chiron is also about generational trauma. It's about our sensitivities. Again, I think I said forgiveness, cleansing, divinity altogether. Okay, let's get into it. Spirit, show me what's going on in Gemini's inner world. Show me the feminine energies in regards to this situation for Gemini. Show me what's going on in Gemini's inner world. You have the Two of Pentacles. Moment to moment. Sagittarius had this in this exact placement, actually. And that would be your 7th house. So if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, or you came here for some type of clarification about a relationship in particular, even if you're not dealing with a Sagittarius, you could actually benefit from watching that reading. But anyways, this particular Two of Pentacles, it's often about like juggling or like attempting to prioritize something. There's definitely a lot of wisdom here. Like you may have some other or some older individuals that are guiding you, counseling you, assisting you at this time. There's something about like someone walking a path prior to you. Spirit, show me what's going on in the outer world. Show me the masculine energies in regards to this situation with Gemini. Wow. In this particular deck, it says integration, but this is actually the Temperance card. I told you I seen yin and yang. This would be an entirely different deck, and the yin and yang is coming out here. It kind of seemed like it wanted to come out as an issue. I can't help but to notice the spectrum of the rainbow here. Oftentimes rainbows are associated with forgiveness. You may be having a hard time forgiving someone. Someone else is having a hard time forgiving you. You could be on your way to either accept a forgiving offer from someone or to give one. Wow. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Empress here. All of these colors of like the chakra. There's definitely some element of balance here. That's also what the Two of Pentacles, that's at least what you're striving to achieve if you have not already achieved it. Show me the cycle that Gemini is in with these energies being here. Show me the cycle. Wow. New vision. This is really interesting. This is the Hangman. And in particular, of course, it says new vision. This is the 12th card in the deck. So definitely there's something that you're surrendering to, or something has come to a complete ending. There's some type of like wisdom that you're integrating, or possibly you're having a hard time integrating. Like I said, I was picking up some Saturn energy, so there could be like some healing after learning some type of lesson or going through some type of delay or whatever the case may be. I do see you rising. From that, I'm not surprised. I'm seeing doubles of everything. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Cups. This is about harmony. There's something that you are having a hard time bringing into balance. As double owls, double dolphins. Very much so a twinning energy. All right. So, I was telling the other signs that I put these cards together. This is the Island Time Wellness. I actually own all 4 versions of these cards, and I decided to put them together just so that there would be a better opportunity for the correct cards to come out. There's like 168 cards here. So anyway, why is the Two of Pentacles here for what's going on in Gemini's inner world? What is it that they are attempting to balance? So you have photograph, and it's coming out in reverse. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. Yeah, I feel like you're leaving something behind. Sure. Bottom of the deck, you have past programming. It says choose your beliefs, recognize false stories, external conditioning, and making decisions that support a goal. And on the top of the deck, you have the real deal in the next step. That is literally what's going on here with the next step. I'll be honest with you, like I'm kind of picking up a vibe of like maybe you were holding out or somebody else was holding. It could have been it could be an earth sign that was like holding out. They've been like looking at your photos, looking at your pictures, and not saying anything. And this is an energy now of like, fuck that. I gotta get to Gemini. You know what I mean? They have some type of new vision. There is a new level of like enlightenment. These are definitely like 2 souls, 2 entities that seem very much so connected. It's like an as above, so below type of energy. I don't feel like you've come in union with this person. Although you may know them, I don't feel like you've come into an actual union. And it seems like either you or the person that you're connected to is really, really working very hard to possibly get like their schedule situated, or to get like to create some type of time or some type of like opportunity in order to make this come together. Tell me about Temperance being here for what's going on in Gemini's outer world. So before I pick up this card that just fell, Temperance is often about sharing your thoughts. You know, normally the traditional tarot, the Temperance card, it is Archangel Michael, and the Archangel sitting there pouring the cup back and forth, which is a representation of alchemy, okay, which is why you're closely associated with Sagittarius. It is kind of like an alchemical type of situation that's going here. And maybe in the past there weren't the right like ingredients, or like there weren't the right, like there was a lack of divine timing is definitely at play here, okay, with the Hangman and then Temperance. It's like there's some type of waiting period or delay before something completely comes into union, into balance, into some type of integration of both a divine feminine energy and a divine masculine energy, whether it be both of yourself or you and a partner. Now let's see what this card is. Cassette. Didn't I just show y'all that? It was another cassette, right? Our past programming is what the other one said. This one is a different deck, the same maker, but it says cassette. It says outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. That's more so what you're doing versus what it is that you're feeling, okay? When I'm looking at photograph here in the reverse, there is a possibility too that you are missing the bigger picture, or maybe not paying close enough attention to certain details. like as to why you met a person, how you met a person, maybe the reason or like why you were seeing this person this way or viewing them. Because I'm also looking at, there's a very strong presence of eyes here as well. You have Chiron with this eye, this teardrop, also a strong indication of forgiveness, possibly even self-forgiveness. And then when I'm looking at wisdom, the owls have very dark eyes, whereas this elder here seems to be in a bit of like a trance. She's not seeing anything. She's rather feeling. And this is sitting here crowning your feminine energy. And then you have a mirror here. You only see one part of her eye. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. All right. Spirit, can you tell me more about the hangman being here for whatever cycle? Girl with the snake. Coming out as a blockage. Empath and narcissist paradigm being charmed or used. Enabling. And then boundaries. Part of me feels like those messages that I just read you off of this card both reflect the situation that you seem to be coming out of, and there are also parts of it that represent the dynamic of the relationship that you're heading towards. What is standing out to me the most, right, that's interesting, you have deal breakers on the top and then passion on the bottom. So I believe that I'm right. Like maybe you have been dealing with a narcissist in the past and you most recently became attracted, or you're being drawn to someone who has more of an empathic quality. And when I'm looking at this mirroring energy, there you could also even be looking at yourself in the mirror and realizing that you've been almost a projection of whatever it is that you've been a part of. Like if you've been in a relationship, you've been interacting with the narcissist, you've taken on some level of a narcissistic tendency or traits. Not that you're a narcissist, but you may have been acting like this person, and it's making you realize that you are an empath and you were soaking up or reflecting this person's energy. But when I'm looking at this girl with the snake coming out as an issue, and so is this integration. I'm looking at the snake eating itself, and then you have this snake. Yeah, some of you guys too. There could be someone that's on the Cancer Leo cusp that is of some sort of significance as well. Or you could be like a sun in Gemini, but your Venus is like Cancer Leo cusp or something of that nature. There is definitely, for me, the snake eating itself is always, well, in Vedic astrology anyway, the symbol of the snake eating itself is the Cancer Leo cusp. Okay. All right, show me the situation here overall. What's going on in the 4th house? The High Priestess. Ooh, I just got chills. Oh, this is interesting. Heavy on the wisdom. There is something significant that you have learned or will be learning. And then here's this devil energy that just will not go away. Either you're dealing with the Capricorn, there's a heavy significance of Saturn, or there's someone who you just can't quite get away from. The bottom of the deck, yeah, you have the Hangman and the 5 of Wands. Like you're waiting for some type of struggle, battle, or something to be over. Waiting for permission to proceed is something that I'm hearing. Your intuition is telling you to wait or to hold off on something. Why would the High Priestess be here? How does Gemini view this? The 8 of Pentacles. Something still needs to work itself out. Wow. You have the 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I do feel like you're working to see someone, or someone is working to see you. The other interesting thing is how you would view this situation is the 8 of Pentacles, right? And the way that this is here with this other deck, you have the 2 of Pentacles. So it's like you are doing some type of like stepping down or starting over. possibly leaving behind some type of structure, a household, a set of responsibilities, moving a job around. I told you from the very beginning, for some of you guys, like, you're trying to make time in your schedule for something or someone because your intuition is telling you that you should. With the Two of Cups, I'm seeing a lot of clocks here, so I know that there's a heavy influence on Saturn, some type of delay here that you're dealing with. And then you have the Fool in Temperance. Yeah, like someone here wants to take some type of risk and communicate. You could definitely be Temperance here, and there could be someone else that's about to take some type of risk to communicate with you. It could be a Taurus, an Aries, a Pisces, definitely, with the Hangman coming out here twice. Could be another mutable. I don't know. I just feel like you're focused on something particularly. Then you have the Page of Wands with the Ten of Cups with the Hierophant. This is a very, very high vibrational match, let me tell you. To have the High Priestess and the Hierophant here, that's pretty doggone intense. That is quite the dream. Yeah. Okay. How does this make Gemini feel with the Eight of Pentacles, High Priestess, Two of Cups? How does this make Gemini feel? Oftentimes, too, the Two of Cups for me is Gemini energy. It's Cancer, yes, but it makes you feel like maybe you need to make an offer. Or you already have. Yes, this is like feeling like you want to lock something in. You could be wanting to make an offer to a fire sign. Could also be a mother. Some of you guys may actually be on like the Gemini Taurus cusp, making an offer towards an Ace of Wands. But again, it's kind of an energy of like being committed to something already. Let me ask again. Tell me one more thing about how Gemini feels about this situation with the Eight of Pentacles, High Priestess, and the Two of Cups. Death. Yeah. Something's on its way to being changed forever. Wow. With Lovers here. And the Knight of Cups is back out here. What's interesting is, was it Taurus? I think it was Taurus that was literally like stepping over someone or ending something because they knew that they were slowly, like they were going to be missing an opportunity for something else. This is really interesting too. I've never noticed this about this particular Two of Cups, but he has this bondage, and he seems to be, it's almost like a snake charming type of energy. He's wrapping her from the bottom of her feet to bring her closer. That is also a Cancer, Leo, cusp quality. Very much so a charmer type of energy. Like you don't even know that they've reeled you in until you've already been reeled in and you can't get away because they started at the feet. When we're talking about feet, I'm looking at all these feet. There could be a Pisces of some sort of significance. Look at this with the Lovers. There's the snake again. Some of you guys, maybe you're trying to get away from a Cancer, Leo cusp. Why is Death here for how Gemini feels about this situation? Something's definitely transforming. Yeah, you have the Four of Pentacles and the Chariot. The Chariot seemed like it wanted to fall outside of this situation, so you definitely could be waiting on some type of separation. Waiting on some type of opportunity, some type of change, like literally waiting on some type of money before you can make or take some type of trip. Again, this always gives me a vibe of Saturn. So divine timing, karmic lessons, things of that nature. The people or persons involved here, how do they view death here? The Star. Healing. We have the Eight of Cups and the Magician, possibly manifesting for you to walk away from something and walk towards them. The Nine of Swords with the King of Pentacles. With the Tower. Yeah, possibly that something is over. You have the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like somebody's waiting on you to be single. Or they're healing after, planning to heal after separating from someone. Balance this energy out for me, Spirit, with Death and the Star. Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. This is real karmic. Possibly ending a cycle with a karmic partner. Yeah, it's like this person is waiting for you to communicate that something is over, that you're healed, that you're ready. The Eight of Wands is always about communication, action, etc. But I can't ignore this cleaver here. And that's typically how you end a cycle. I told you that from the very beginning with the Hanged Man being here. There's definitely a cyclical energy. What does this all have to do with wisdom? The Queen of Pentacles. I'm telling you, like, somebody knows that there's some type of divine union that is on the schedule. Okay? You have the King of Pentacles here. Now you have the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Hierophant in the High Priestess with the Two of Cups here. Come on. What are the hidden influences? First off, what does Gemini think of this? You can view it and feel one way, but what does Gemini think about this situation? The Five of Swords. There's a lot of petty arguments, back and forth. Page of Swords. You could also be the person that's watching somebody else kind of go through like a petty separation, petty divorce. You have Justice with the Four of Pentacles. Somebody could be dealing with something legal. Also kind of picking that up here with the Eight of Wands. Like there's some type of document that needs to come in order for something to officially be over, for them to get their wish with the Star here and come into some type of union. The Two of Cups. What does Gemini think about the High Priestess? Somebody feels like they cannot make a move quite yet. The Empress. Yes, this is divine. Oh, yeah. Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Three of Pentacles. There's something about you knowing that once you come into a union with whoever this is, ooh, this is like some fulfilling your soul contract. Let me tell you. I'm sorry, I can't even help myself. I keep looking at these owls. I feel like I'm supposed to look at the, tell you guys the, let's see. Bear with me, Gemini. So, I just looked up white owl symbolism, and particularly Native American, because that's clearly what's going on here. It says there are many people and traditions that believe that seeing a white owl is a bad omen and that it's bad luck to see a white owl. In Native American tradition, white owls are a symbol of death. Yes, something being over. You have death here. It says spun into scary stories that would scare little children, whatever, yada, yada, yada. Hang on. In some tribes, owls are associated with ghosts. The bony circles around an owl's eyes are said to be made up of fingernails of ghosts. This is getting kind of deep, right? Sometimes owls are said to carry messages from beyond the grave or deliver supernatural warnings to people who have broken tribal taboos. And in the Aztec and Mayan religions of Mexico, owls served as messengers and companions of the gods of death. Owls are not always viewed as eerie harbingers of death. However, in the Hopi tribe, the great horned owl, Mangwu, is a humorless lawman who plays the role of a straight man against the antics of koshari clowns. And in the owl myths of some tribes, the birds are portrayed as bumbling, good-for-nothings who are banished to the nighttime hours as punishment for their lazy and annoying behavior. I'll be honest, like, I take it for what it's worth, okay? There definitely is some element of death here. You have healing here. This is sitting here on the bottom of the deck. She's literally holding like what might be someone's remains, ashes, an urn, or whatever the case may be. When I'm looking at this card with wisdom, this is definitely someone who's possibly like passed on. You could be healing from that right now, definitely. You have the high priestess, and then you have death here. For those of, there are some of you who maybe like there's a grandmother or a motherly figure or something like that, someone who has passed on, and you could be getting some, you feel like you're getting some type of urge from this person. Possibly you've seen an owl most recently and it kind of gave you like an eerie feeling. Hence, you have some type of message, right, coming from some type of cycle that has already ended, giving you permission to proceed, giving you some type of indication that something has manifested, that something has happened, that you could have your wish with the star and the Two of Cups here. You're having a hard time, possibly. You could definitely be having some type of supernatural experience, and maybe you have not already had it. Maybe you've never experienced anything like this before, or you thought you were crazy or tripping, and I just let you know that you're not. All right. This is intense. It's not going to be for everybody. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands, death and the star here. Yeah, you could be literally healing from something that just happened. Of course, the fourth house is going to be about family, backgrounds, your comfort, your home, your shell. Eight of Cups, letting go. All these eights, who else had that? Capricorn, I think. You have the Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. There's definitely some type of challenge here with the Three of Swords, feeling rather isolated, possibly because someone's cycle ended. Oh. Some of you guys too, come on, Spirit. This could be about the death of a child for someone. Why do I say that? Because you are feeling some type of stress because of someone's cycle ending. Either a cycle of pregnancy, but death is also indicative of rebirth. So it could be some type of stress as well that a child is going to be born. Hence, you have the Seven of Pentacles. There's a pregnant woman here. You have death here. This person's also, I don't know if that's a person, but they're pregnant too. That could be the delay or the holdup why you're not able to move forward. There's clearly something else that you want here. Yeah, you have the Ten of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Devil. You could feel attached to a person because of a child with the Page of Wands or some type of news. You could be anxious about that. The Empress came out here. Y'all go up in the comments because matter of fact, we're going to pick this up because this is not for everybody. Okay. This is not for everyone. Mars is going to be entering your sign on the 14th of April. Some of you guys may be feeling delayed to take any type of action until then. And then when you do, I'd be very careful, very mindful how you move. Mars and Gemini is a very tricky situation. You could be experiencing something already that maybe will come to pass or make more sense towards the end of April. Okay, Spirit, if we could redirect for the collective, show me the immediate situation, please. Show me the immediate situation in regards to the 4th house, please. The 2 of Pentacles. They like, quit playing with me. You have the 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. Together, this is the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles to me is a knockoff Emperor. It is someone who maybe does not want to be a father, is not a great father. It could be a mother too, right? Not a great mother. Definitely an energy of like holding back. You have the 7 of Cups here. There is some level of like confusion. I cannot deny that. 10 of Wands with Judgment and the 6 of Wands. Some of you guys were concerned about some type of pregnancy or some family dynamic. It's going to end up turning out in your favor for whatever that means or however that looks for whoever. All right. Tell me about how Gemini views this 2 of Pentacles energy. This is kind of a Mars and Gemini type of energy, like somebody's playing games. It could be definitely a narcissistic type of energy. You have the Magician here. The King of Cups, 4 of Swords, and Temperance. I don't know. There's a really, really strong presence of death. The World here with the High Priestess. Again, that's, to me, it's kind of like getting some type of supernatural message or synchronicity. Thank you. For those of you where that's just too much. It's a synchronicity. Tell me more about the Magician being here for how Gemini views this. You're about to communicate with someone. 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, with the 2 of Pentacles being here. 5, 6, 7. There's a challenge, though. There's something that you're challenged about. You feel like you wanted to make an offer. Maybe you need to make an offer to someone who's no longer living in order for you to manifest something, to remove like this delay. Ace of Wands, King of Wands. I don't know. I just keep feeling like there's a pregnancy. There's a death. There's heavy scorpionic energy. Where is the situation headed, please? Strength. Yeah, there's a conversation to be had. 3 of Swords. Somebody's definitely going to be hurt here. That's what you're worried or anxious about. 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords. That's an 8 of Swords energy. You're feeling boxed in by a conversation. 7 of Wands with the 10 of Pentacles. Possibly, too, feeling boxed in by your responsibilities to, like, family or whatever the case may be. This is keeping you from making some type of offer to this Queen of Pentacles energy. This could be a Cancer. It could be a Capricorn. Capricorn's 7th house is Cancer. Okay? Could be Sun, Moon, Rising Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising Capricorn. And then their Venus or their 7th house could be either or. Tell me one more thing about this, please. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. There's a challenge. And it has something to do with blood-related blood-related relatives. Possibly residents too, people that you live with. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 9 of Swords. Like you're having anxiety walking away from possibly someone who you're related to. This Eight of Cups, this is someone who is, she's in the cemetery. I don't really care for this, but it is what it is. I don't think you care for it either. What are the hidden influences, please, of this situation, Spirit? Justice. Something's going to end up being fair and balanced, but then I'm looking at this carcass of a fish. Oh, y'all know I'm struggling with this right now. Good Lord. If you know me and you be on my channel all the time, y'all know I'm struggling with this right now. The Tower with the Queen of Wands, Six of Swords. You're going to get some type of clarity possibly about the other man or the other woman. There is going to be some type of falling out at home. The Queen of Wands is pretty indicative of happiness at home with the Tower here and the Six of Swords. I don't know why. I feel like some of you guys even you are going to have to move back home. How would Gemini view justice being some type of hidden influence or factor here? How would the Six of Wands, Judgment? Yes. I seen the Ten of Wands earlier with Judgment. It was like somebody moving back home, or there's a release of a burden, or I don't know what this is with the Six of Wands, but how you would view it, it is ending in some level of a success or a victory, something that you prayed for. Or yeah, Three of Cups. This is something that you are going to be celebrating. You're seeking the truth about something. The truth is going to come out. It's going to be fair and balanced. I don't know why I'm hearing you are not the father. Ooh, I can't take it. I almost want to just stop this reading and do another one, but y'all might need a bonus this month. I don't know what this is about right here. I just don't know. I think a lot of you guys are concerned about being boxed in or attached to someone particularly. And yes, with the sun coming out here, the Nine of Pentacles, it's like you're concerned. You don't want to have children with maybe someone, and you maybe feel like it's too late. It might not be. What's Gemini's instincts telling them to do in this situation? The Ten of Wands in reverse. And you have Judgment back out here. Your instincts are telling you not to make a move because some type of truth or something is going to end up coming out. Also, not to let something go yet. Tell me about the Ten of Wands in reverse, please. That's in reverse too, whatever it is. Separation in reverse. And it says it's manifested. New desired reality is already present in your life. Vibrational alignment. It says astrology gives edge. You have a whole lot of Saturn energy here. Money issues and worthiness. I just feel an energy of you getting your just due. That even is like a play on words with pregnancy. The Sword and the Rose. This is about truth, clarity, having some type of revelation. Something's gonna come out here. How would Gemini view Judgment? The Runner. You're gonna have some type of permission to proceed. I don't know who this is that you're trying to get away from so that you can get to somebody else, but that is quite clear, or is vice versa. The Runner, it literally says listening to ego. And what's over here, which started out as an issue, is integration, wanting to come into some type of union, having some type of reconciliation, sharing your thoughts, your ideas with a person, having an emotional exchange of some sort. With a person, kind of hoping that you didn't miss out on this opportunity because this person brings you some level of balance. This is your masculine energy over here. This is definitely this is a big twinning energy here. Tell me one more thing about This just flew in reverse too. Karmic relationship. Yes, my heart too just kind of wrenched when this flew out. Yes, you want to pass go. Collect $200. You're feeling like you're attached or stuck with somebody, and then you have heart with the key. This is a totally opposite dynamic. Like somebody has you open and there's somebody else that has you feeling real boxed in. Happiness and passion. Look at this paper. This is like some you are not the father. This is like some you are not the father type. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Now I'm looking back at this photograph in reverse. It's kind of like that baby don't look like me. I don't know who this is for. It is not funny, but I think that it will be when this finishes playing out. The person that Gemini seems to be heading towards, how do they view this situation? The Ten of Pentacles. So definitely involves family, your household, something of that nature. With the Ace of Swords, there's some type of truth that's coming out that could be involving like a mother figure with the Empress, whatever the case may be. Yeah, there's some type of communication, something in writing or something like that that's going to come out about a mother, father, and a child. And then you have the Two of Wands here with the Ace of Cups. Ooh, lovely. With the Nine of Cups. And the whole time what was out here is the 10. I started giggling because when I look at this Two of Wands, he kind of has a smug look on his face. And so does she. Like, yes, I knew you was coming. And this person over here looks surprised. Like, ooh. Ooh. Six of Swords with the Tower. As soon as this message arrives in the mail or something like that, that is going to allow some type of union, or it's going to destroy another. You have Death here with the Wheel of Fortune. There's some type of lucky instance or something of that nature that's going to end up coming up because something else ended. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, Spirit? Tell me more. Yeah, the Seven of Wands. This is the end to like blockages, distance, things of that nature. You have the Three of Swords coming out here. This is Saturn particularly. Is it Saturn? Yes, this is Saturn and Libra. Saturn and Libra. Saturn and Libra. Well, Libra itself rules the 7th house. So that's definitely some type of lesson in relationships, etc. Whether it be intimate ones, family, whatever the case may be, there is going to be some type of like change in relationships directly related to people that are either blood related or they're not. All right. Oh, I wish I had shown you that. It was the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. Yes. Okay. Yes. The Magician with the Ace of Pentacles. This is you getting what it is that you just... There's some type of delay. Oh. So Mars is going to enter your sign on the 14th of April. But Jupiter is actually going to be transiting into Aquarius. And then on the 23rd of May, Saturn will station itself direct. It's been retrograding through Capricorn. A lot of people think it's been retrograding through Aquarius, but in Vedic astrology, its actual a placement right now is in Capricorn. Okay, Spirit. What type of action should Gemini be taking in the next 30 days? Waiting to celebrate. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Somebody like wait till the baby come or something like that. Look, she's literally sitting here pregnant. She's got this umbilical cord. The moon is out, so there's definitely going to be something like illuminated. Just wait for it. Then you have this fish coming out of the ocean, and then there's a celebration alongside it. 333. Immediate environment. Something in your immediate environment. Something at home. 10 of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. And then you have the Queen of Cups. You're possibly able to solidify something. Justice and the Seven of Cups. There's going to be some type of balance to your confusion. Some type of clarity to what your options actually are. Tell me how Gemini would view this as the actions that they should be taking. The Knight of Pentacles. Be slow to act. Wow. With the Queen of Pentacles here. In the Chariot. This is collecting to move forward. This is interesting. The Hangman and the Sun. You're going to be receiving some type of enlightenment. Some answer you waited for. And there's the twins. That Gemini energy. Interesting. I'm sorry. I just can't even continue. I feel there's another entity here. There's another energy, a third party or something. Like this person that you're either trying to get towards or that's waiting for you. Let me just figure out what's going on with that. These have not been short readings this month whatsoever. I just seen the Nine of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups and then the Ace of Wands, Three of Cups with the Ace of Wands. Someone is confident about a new start with you. Three of Cups with the Sun. Celebrating some type of union, some type of truth, some type of commitment. Oh my gosh, the Sun with the Six of Wands. Again, Jupiter going into Aquarius on the 6th of April. Around that time, some of you guys could be receiving some type of news, some type of opportunities, some expansion or luck. How does this person view Gemini currently? The Star. The One. Okay. They view you as the one, but I think they also view you as being committed, feeling blocked right now. Either they're blocked from you or you're blocked from them. Page of Swords with the Ten of Cups. They know that something's going on as far as your family dynamic goes. They know that there's some combative energy. Ten of Cups, Five of Cups, possibly that something's breaking apart at home. This person's aware of it. Vice versa for the cross watcher. If it's you, Gemini knows and is aware of this. Tell me one more thing about this. They know it's just a matter of time. They know that there's a tower looming. Five of Swords with the Six of Swords. This is you gaining some type of closure. Six of Swords. That's Mercury in Aquarius. They're expecting some type of communication, some type of coming together. Three of Pentacles with the Empress. But this won't go away. Somebody's like, this person might be watching you. Or there's an energy too of like seeing through you. What are their intentions with Gemini? The Four of Pentacles with the Devil. Five of Pentacles. Why would this be their intentions? The World. They know that something's over. They're waiting so they can reconcile. Six of Cups with the World, with the Page of Wands. They're waiting on good news. Waiting on you to travel towards them. Waiting on you to release some type of attachment. Like they're watching this go on. This fuckery. Tell me one more thing about this. You could definitely be dealing with someone who's very, very, very intuitive. The Star is back out here. This is Jupiterian energy, particularly because it's going to be transiting into Aquarius. Their luck is going to change or shift. Ten of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. You guys can finally have something solid. That's where you guys will be moving towards. The King of Pentacles is typically represented by the by the Knight of Pentacles. This is the king that gets out of his seat to make some type of move, to present some type of offer. I get a vibe of like somebody meeting you where you are. Yeah, you have the Nine of Cups. This is really amazing. Definitely took a great shift. What's the outcome in the next 30 days, please? What is the outcome in the next 30 days for Gemini? The Magician, you getting exactly what you want. Possibly being single with the Four of Wands here. Entering into some new arrangement. You have the Tower here. Some of you guys are entering into a new arrangement. Others of you, there is a marriage and arrangement falling apart. You have the Knight of Cups here and the Nine of Wands. You could be presenting an offer to someone who has been waiting for you, been exhausted. This is a Two of Cups vibration. The Queen of Wands. It could be the other woman. It could be a Sagittarius particularly. Any of the other fire signs. Pick up fire and water heavily. Tell me one more time about this outcome in the next 30 days, please. You have the World and the Six of Cups. There is definitely, there's definitely going to be some type of movement, some type of travel, some type of reconciliation. This is Saturn giving some type of reward after a major delay. The Ace of Wands. There's a brand new start with the Hangman. Something that you waited for. And somebody patiently waited because that's how confident they were about this being the real deal. Okay, let's get you some advice, Gemini. I hope this all makes sense. Wow. What is the advice for Gemini at this time, Spirit? What's the advice for Gemini? Adjustments are required. It's still coming out as an issue. You know, there's something about your commitment is being tested at this time. Adjustments are going to be required before you can take some type of action. I do feel like you're the one that's going to be making some type of move. My ears are burning. Let me read this card. I didn't do this for the other signs, but I particularly am feeling drawn or called rather to read the message. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Somebody else got that. Pretty sure it was one of the earth signs. Adjustments are, it could have been Taurus actually. If you watched to the end, thank you. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. As you guys can see, I put a lot of energy into these readings. And even after I cut off this camera, I am still going to continue to put energy into this reading. I got to upload it. I'm going to give it a title, a description. But anyway, adjustments are required. I appreciate you guys. It says, think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. This is coming out as an issue. So you could be particularly feeling like you're maxed out. It says some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there is also a lot of negativity and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with a promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now, which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of. So please pay attention. The affirmation or the attunement to the moon says, I am reevaluating the situation. This coming out as a blockage. I do not believe that there's any reevaluating that needs to be done. I think that this is time for healing. It says additional meanings for this card. Your life may be out of balance and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. It says something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move this situation forward. And it says at the time of the third quarter moon, we know where we have been, but where exactly are we going? The moon is now half moon and slipping away from us as she catches less and less light, moving towards her full disappearance at a new moon. It is a time of falling away and a time to reevaluate. No matter when you draw this card, the teaching is to release and to trust. Take the reading how it resonates, but I particularly am feeling like as far as adjustments being required, there's not necessarily an action that needs to take place towards the situation that you know that you're walking away from, but rather some type of adjustment is going to be required in the direction that you're heading. Okay, there is action that needs to be taken here. Be bold and make the first move. It's time to take action. And then it also says you're very close to achieving your goal. I feel more than anything that this is not the time to rethink anything. This is the time for you to push forward with the plan. No matter who you have to step on or step over in order to achieve this level of balance or integration. Okay. Gemini, that was a whole lot. I'm here for it though. I hope this brings you all clarity. I hope it resonates. If you want to book a personal reading, you can do that on my website. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video. And I will see you guys next month. Bye.